So, good morning, family of Wake Forest Baptist. I don't know about you, but I'm getting to the point I'm afraid to even look at my weather app. I'm getting tired of hearing WRAL say we're having another bad weather weekend. Tomorrow is supposed to be 70 degrees. Sunday, yep, you guessed it, my phone says 40% chance of snow. And here we go again. And like the prophets of old Bill here wants to say sometimes, how long, oh Lord, how long? We haven't had a good sunny weather in the entire month of January. So I could say, in all honesty, we haven't had a good Sunday this year. And wondering how long is this just going to go on? And sometimes I wonder, I thought about it this morning, maybe you don't even want to look at the app that would be reflective of your life. Every day I hear it as your pastor, whatever it may be. There's all the obvious ones, and maybe your job is killing you, or you don't even have a job. Your parents are driving you nuts, your children even more so. Maybe it's your marriage that struggles and doesn't bring life as you would wish. Maybe it's just loneliness, or maybe it's just missing your church family because all this bad weather that we keep having. If not today, maybe someday. We all know if we live long enough, we're going to have those kind of days where we just wonder, looking at my life, where are things headed? Or is there ever going to be a good weather day and a good weather season in the story of our lives? And so sometimes we're tempted to say, yeah, I'm just living the troubles of Job. My life is just like Job. The Old Testament character Job, he had everything taken away from him. None of us can even imagine this kind of life where he loses his family, he loses his livestock, all his possessions, he loses his health. There's really hardly anything left for him to hold on to. It's certainly in that kind of season, very understandably, and I want to say to all of you, it's okay to be human some days. In fact, it's pretty hard not to be. But he says, where are you, God? What are you up to? I thought I would be better than this. I've been faithful to you. All the things that we find ourselves saying sometimes. But the beauty of the story of Job, not that just every day is sweeter than the day before, because for him it's not, nor is it for us. But at the end of it all, those immortal words, he said, I heard of thee by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see thee. Sometimes it's in the very struggles that we see the presence of God more than ever. Yeah, look at my app. Tomorrow is supposed to be 70 degrees. Why can't it be that on Sunday? Just 4 days later, from 70 degrees to 40% chance of snow. It seems like that's sometimes the trajectory of our lives, that we go from better to worse to worse to worse. But I want to remind you of a different story. That's your story. It's not only that we go from Thursday to Sunday, from good to bad, but there's a story that we're all a part of that talks about going from Friday to Sunday. Friday, that dark day when the cross seemed to be the last word. But just 3 days later, the last word, in fact, was Easter, the good news that life overcomes death. And so I just want to say a word to you. I'm looking right at you in this camera. Psalm 23, we all know it. It's words that I often say in my bedtime. Kind of want to go to bed, rest with those words in my heart and remind myself this is the story. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. That's the psalmist. You read his story, he had his moments, dark days, Thursday to Sunday. But in the end, he says, I shall not want, because the Lord is my shepherd. So I don't like to look at my phone hardly for the weather app, but there's a little on my phone, a picture I took somewhere. I saw a wonderful saying, if I can find it here. And this is a good line to end on this note with. It says, in this life, we are all just walking up the mountain, and we can sing as we climb, or we can complain about our sore feet. Whichever we choose, we still got to do the hike. I decided a long time ago singing made a lot of sense. So I hope you have a song today. God bless you.